McLaren is flying in 2025, back-to-back 1-2 finishes, and their best start to a season in over 2 decades. Piastri has already won in China and Saudi Arabia.
Oscar Piastri wins the Saudi Grand Prix.
Norris opened with a dominant victory in Australia.
Lando Norris wins the Australian Grand Prix.
Together, they've pushed McLaren to the top of both championships. But what's driving this surge? Is it the car, the drivers, or something deeper inside the team? Why is McLaren the team to watch this season? And can anyone catch them? Hit that like button, subscribe for updates, and break down the papaya powerhouse's rise. McLaren's dominance isn't a fluke, it's a statement. After clinching their 9th Constructors' Championship in a dramatic 2024 finale at Abu Dhabi,
Norris wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. McLaren are world champions of 2024.
the team's resurgence marks a return to the elite. Not since 1998 had McLaren topped the Constructors' standings, but
for the first time since 1998.
The 2024 campaign, featuring 6 wins and 21 podiums, shattered that drought in style. It capped a comeback decades in the making, powered by the same relentless drive that made McLaren a household name in motorsport, with 193 Grand Prix wins and 21 titles. Much of this resurgence is rooted in the team's DNA. From Bruce McLaren's first championship in the 1964 Tasman Series, to carbon fiber innovation and hybrid powertrain breakthroughs, the team has always been about pushing the limits. The 2024 MCL38 brought it all together: raw speed, reliability, and 2 drivers, Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, who didn't just compete, they delivered. The win in Abu Dhabi wasn't just historic. It was symbolic of a team that had finally synced its racing heritage with modern execution. And with that, McLaren didn't just win a title, they reignited a legacy. Now let's talk about the drivers who made it possible. Lando Norris has stepped into 2025 with something different in his eyes: clarity. After years of being labeled the future, he's finally racing like the now. His season opener in Australia was a statement: pole position, lights to flag victory, and ice-cold composure under pressure. Even when things haven't gone perfectly, like the spin in Saudi Arabia or brake issues in China, Norris has managed to stay in the fight. That's the mark of a mature racer. The stats back it up. He's already secured 5 career wins, 7 poles in 2024 alone, and multiple podiums this season. He's also McLaren's most experienced driver since 2023 and now their emotional core. But he's not just the nice guy anymore. He's sharper in strategy, tougher in wheel-to-wheel, and more vocal when it matters. Sure, he's still prone to the odd qualifying error, like the wall tap-in in Jeddah, but his recovery drives have been clinical. In Bahrain, he sliced through traffic to P3 despite mid-pack setbacks. It's that blend of resilience and raw speed that has McLaren confident this could be his year. Norris has the speed, the confidence, and now the experience. He's no longer chasing shadows, he's chasing a title, but he's not doing it alone. His toughest rival might just be in the next garage. Oscar Piastri might have the fewest F1 seasons among the front-runners, but he's racing like he's been here for a decade. After an impressive rookie season in 2023 and 2 wins in 2024, the Australian has exploded in 2025. He's already taken wins in China, Saudi Arabia, and Bahrain, each one a masterclass in composure and execution. More importantly, he's now leading the Drivers' Championship. Piastri isn't flashy on the radio. He's not tweeting punchlines. He's just doing the job, and doing it brutally well. From securing pole in China to dominating Bahrain, with a 15-second win margin, Piastri has made it clear he's not here to play backup. His racing IQ is off the charts. The overtake on Norris in Hungary last year, the brave dive on Hamilton in Jeddah, and the controlled defense against Verstappen in Bahrain all show a driver with nerves of steel and instincts to match. The biggest leap, though? His qualifying. Once a weak point, it's now a weapon. McLaren just gave him a multi-year extension through 2028. That says everything. The team believes he's championship material, and after the first 5 rounds, so should everyone else. And the machine is pushing both drivers to the front? That would be the radical new MCL39. Let's break down the tech advantage. The car that changed everything. The MCL39. Meet the MCL39, McLaren's boldest step forward in a generation. Weighing just 800 kilograms, packed with Mercedes AMG hybrid firepower, and shaped by aerodynamic genius, this machine is why McLaren is where it is. The team ditched conservatism. Zak Brown himself called it a brave risk, and that risk is paying off big. Every component screams efficiency: advanced cooling, carbon titanium suspension, next-gen aerodynamics, and a seamless 8-speed gearbox. But beyond the engineering specs lies something more important: philosophy. McLaren's no longer just tweaking, they're reinventing. Mid-2024 upgrades in Miami and Zandvoort delivered a 62% jump in average points per race from 19.2 to 31.1. That's not a gain, that's a leap. And it's not just Red Bull's woes: aging wind tunnel, asymmetric braking bands. McLaren's state-of-the-art Woking facility gives them superior development capabilities and more testing time under ATR rules. They've exploited every edge, and it shows. When your car is fast, consistent, and reliable, you're not just competing, you're dictating. And this car needs drivers who push it. Good thing McLaren has exactly that. It's the best intra-team rivalry in years. Norris and Piastri are close in points, close in pace, and far too competitive to play nice all season. Zak Brown has already acknowledged it. A clash is inevitable. And after 5 rounds, the tension is building. So far, team orders have been light touch, but in Italy and Qatar last year, they were tested and barely held. Norris tends to be better in qualifying. Piastri shines in racecraft. The result? They're often inches apart on the track. Whether it's Bahrain, Monza, or Japan, these two know every move counts, and so does every mistake. The Miami GP could be the breaking point. It's where Norris won last year, and where both drivers will be desperate to assert dominance again. Brown's approach is mature. Let them race unless it costs the team. But the stakes are higher now. This isn't just about trophies, it's about legacy. Norris wants his first title. Piastri wants to make history. Who blinks first? Who plays the long game? The next battle could change everything. And that brings us to the road ahead. What's next for McLaren? Round 6, Miami. The heat, the drama, the spectacle, and the pressure. It's not just any race, it's where Lando Norris took his first win in 2024. Now, with McLaren leading both championships, the stakes have doubled. Verstappen, Hamilton, and Leclerc are all lurking. The circuit's long straights and tricky corners will test everything: power units, tire strategy, and mental fortitude. McLaren's Miami setup will be critical. The MCL39 has been kind on tires and savage in Sector 3, where traction matters most. But don't forget, rain chaos, safety cars, and strategy blunders have flipped this race before. If Norris wants to regain momentum and Piastri wants to pull away, this is the round to make it count. In the long term, McLaren's 2025 design direction hints at 2026's rule changes. They're planning, integrating early tech, and staying one step in front. Combine that with stability and leadership and a rock-solid driver lineup, and McLaren isn't just good this year. They're building something sustainable. So why is McLaren the team to watch this season? Because they're not chasing anyone anymore. They're leading, and the rest of the grid is playing catch-up. They've got the car, they've got the drivers, they've got the numbers. 6 race wins last year, multiple victories already in 2025. Norris is hunting for his first title. Piastri cools under pressure and leads the standings. A team not just defending a championship, but rewriting the pecking order. This isn't just McLaren's comeback. This might be the start of a new era in Formula One. Do you think Norris and Piastri can keep it clean when it matters most? And can McLaren stay ahead with Ferrari and Red Bull breathing down their necks? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.